like damn. Work like damn. Give me some food for thought. Changing the pasta you had in your heart. Hey.
What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Tyrell Clemens. I'm coming to you with my beautiful wife, Miss Wendy. And it's time to give you a breakfast for your soul, your food for thought. There's so many different things we can talk about, and obviously there's been some tragedy that's been going on, and so because of that, there's a lot of things that's been going on and a lot of topics. But one thing I want to talk about right now, as Wendy actually brought to my attention not too long ago, an article, and the article was something on the Breakfast Club. Charlemagne, the guy, and everything was killing this reporter because the reporter said had a flippant words, a tongue twisting thing, and said something that sounded like the N word, and said knackers or sounded like something else. And so what I want to talk about right now is something that I think is extremely important. So many people are looking at other people's mistakes in a total different light. I want you all to understand, I don't care who you are, I don't care how famous you are, I don't care how great you are, how smart you are, how articulate you are, everybody makes mistakes. Always. And Wendy was looking, she showed me the article, we read like 3 or 4 of them, and the internet was killing this woman.
They were. I was like, oh my gosh.
I mean, they were killing her because she said knackers, and it sounded like
it was Knickers.
Knickers or whatever it was.
Put the Knicks and Lakers together.
I don't care what she said. It was a word that sounded like the N word, and so many people were killing her. But the issue is, it was clearly a mistake.
Because right after it, she said, Lakers.
It was clearly a mistake. Mistakes happen. And the thing is, we have to make sure that when we see other people make mistakes, we don't judge them more harshly than we would want to be judged ourselves. The Bible says it clearly, don't be judging your brother that has a splinter when you got a plank in your own eye. Get the plank out of your eye first before you try to address somebody else's. The thing the Bible is trying to help you to understand, we all got sins, we all have flaws, we all have things that we're not good at, we all have things we messed up on. So we have to make sure that we use caution when we try to correct someone else. We use caution when we try to talk about someone else. I know I've been on social media, I've been on the news, and I know I've said some things. I've been in the courtroom, I know I said some things that didn't come out quite the way it's supposed to came out. I know I typed some things that didn't always come the way I wanted to come. Somebody said, you were cussing. No, I didn't. I didn't cuss. I don't cuss. But it sounded like I did. And the thing is, you can't allow a mistake to define a person. This young lady is about to probably almost lose her career because of a fumble of a word, because of a misstatement. And the thing is, what if you were judged the same way?
And so, one thing I noticed, like even on social Facebook, one reporter was writing and trying to kind of standing up for her, but then the other person, I don't care. It could have been a mistake, but I still am not giving her the benefit of the doubt. And I'm like, so quickly, people will go and be so judgmental so quick and like, oh no, she said it.
But the thing is, what that hurt me, what you just said, is why not give people the benefit of the doubt? Unless a person can show you that their character is a certain way, show you that they're evil, or show you that they hate people, show you that they hate a race, show you that they're racist, because of that 1 second, you're going to have a young lady in a position where her entire career is about to be over. She's been scrutinized so harshly because of 1 second. You realize sometimes it's like when you pass gas on air. You didn't want to do it, but now you're crucifying a person because of a mistake. But let you make a mistake and your boss say something to you. I just made a mistake. I'm human. But you got to realize you have to treat people the way you want to be treated. That means if they make a mistake, you have to judge the mistake the way you would want your mistake to be judged. You have to make sure you're treating people right. And look, I could talk about being successful. I could talk about how to achieve greatness. But one thing we have to make sure that we keep in mind is that we are all human. Yeah, I'm talking to you. If you're watching this video, if you're watching this, you are human and you make mistakes too. Your stuff stinks too. You make errors too. You mess up too. So make sure that when you see someone else who makes a mistake, you see someone else who does something wrong, when you see someone else who's having a hard time, you judge them the way you would want to be judged. We all got problems. So make sure you don't judge other people in a way that's not fair. That's all I want. I think we all want that, because I know that if you look at my life, if everybody knew all the good and the bad in my life, y'all would kill me if everything I do and did has been public. But it's not. I made mistakes. I know I'm not even close to perfect. I'm not even gonna get up here and tell you I am. I've made a lot of mistakes, and when you look at it like, yeah, you sure have. I mean, she made them too. We all make them. And so you got to make sure that when you look at a person's mistakes, especially if it's a public mistake, you have to make sure that you judge them in a correct manner. All right? Make sure you're giving everybody the benefit of the doubt. All right? Look, that is your breakfast for your soul, your food for thought.
It's the Clemens. We the Clemens.